Where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would mysteriously perish the very moment I arrived in Liyue, and that the Exuvia would subsequently be hidden away? If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together, it would have taken me a whole lot longer to get the information I needed. Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
I'm already streaming.
So
you might have to refresh it.
The Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you.
Yes.
The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up to it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
And I'm out of fucking stamina. Great. Oh my god. No the hell you don't. No the hell you don't.
Poor timing.
I'll protect us!
Celestial Voyager!
What the fuck? Oh, it's the whale! Oh shit! I know about you. I know about the whale. So we can have this fight.
Try this.
By royal decree.
So quick to flee. Careful
Oh
now.
shit. Now, why do you don't have that type of move when you play it?
Careful now. Try this.
Hammer it up! Pyrotechnic! Come on, we can do it! Oz, reveal thyself!
Careful now. You're wide open.
And that missed. And that missed.
So quick to flee.
There we go.
Try this. So quick to flee.
By royal decree.
Yes. I know he has 3 stages. This is just the beginning.
How unbecoming.
Yo, that fucking bird is not doing his job.
Wayblade.
Cowering already?
And he, oh no, did he? Oh, he didn't put a thing on me yet.
Careful now.
Fuck, he put a thing on me. He put a thing on me. I know about that thing. It does double damage. And it sets up his one-hit skill. Da, before we get that one hit.
Not bad. Guess I should take you more seriously. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Power core.
No use hiding back there. All you do is run.
Ooh.
I'll protect her.
Something else catch your eye?
You're not healing fast enough, bitch. You're not healing fast enough.
I'll crush you.
Oh.
Didn't
Yep,
make it.
that one-hit skill.
Core.
No use hiding back there. You've got some skills. Got you.
Oz, reveal thyself. Be gone.
My turn.
Let the show
Got
begin.
Raging tide. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exudia.
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Why don't we get this in the one that we got? That would be crazy.
Not bad. But this is going to cost you!
This is where it's going to get hard, because this nigga really going to be using those goddamn one-hit skills now. got enough health for this shit. Switch. That on. Can't bring the other girl back just yet. Shit, you ain't attacking.
Feel thyself.
You got to the noses ahead.
Oh!
Didn't you? Did you simply move faster?
Oh, I got two.
Did you leak the information regarding the golden house to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the gnosis over. Now! Don't make me take it from you.
Take it? Night from day. Oz, reveal thyself.
Shatter! Now!
It's two down. Oh, Barbara does have her skill. Okay. Shit.
I'll protect us.
Die here.
Oh! Safe zone. That's the one-hit skill. Oh. Huh. I guess it's bad. It's worse in the dungeon. I guess they portrayed it to be worse inside his dungeon. His dungeon is worse. No, they are. I think there's a difference between the dungeon version and this, because the dude that was doing the dungeon version, he had one-hit skills. Like that move he just did when he just plummeted to the ground. It was that, and it was something else that he. Oh shit! It was something else that he had, and it took all his fucking health away.
Die here.
Of course I missed that. Oh. Yeah. See this? This is a one-hit skill. But I guess it's worse in the dungeon.
Windblade.
I don't know where fire came from, but I'll take it.
So you went.
That actually wasn't as hard as I thought it was. I guess his dungeon is definitely harder.
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation is too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through.
Is this domain the one that's in that water that had the 5 fire seals on it?
And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis.
I
no
can't
matter
unlock.
where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of
when you come into my world, I'll show you.
Passes that of Senora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning.
No.
Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean?
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to see. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. I absolutely detest working with those who are weaker than I. The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire to become strong. I seldom willingly mingle with any dull and boring weaklings who think otherwise. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
Damn, child, you want some shit. Yeah, I'm in a big-ass cutscene right now. What the fuck is that?
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
What you doing, John? Still playing Cyberpunk?
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What?
are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Lilith? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pin in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessarily.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Lilith.
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanism? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
Oh no, please tell me I ain't gotta fight all these fat motherfuckers. Like, please tell me it's like a cut.
Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
Damn it!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help you.
You're the first motherfucker to go, because I know about you.
Several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then.
Oh, you guys
What
ain't shit.
strength
Good.
remains within
Thank you.
What wishes to witness?
Oh, you guys ain't shit. Oh, you fucked up. Bitch.
Miscalculated.
Alright, you guys got a little bit more hope.
Unfortunate fault. You can't run. Looks like I went too far.
That is Osial's divine power. I am... Be careful not to get hit.
You said that a little bit too late, my friend.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How dare it? Snezhnay's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
What the fuck
Don't
changed?
lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy. That light from your body. It's like the tiny giant heart. Whoa, it's not a pink shockwave. It's green, really strong.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. This bastard.
Feel the beat.
Fuck you, fuck you. Get your hands over here.
Feel the beat.
This isn't good.
Let's dance! With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War. The basic was going is like in a fight.
I'm glad I somehow dodged that.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast.
I wish there was a way I could heal these things. Oh my god. I could just imagine the shit that you had to go through. But it seemed like they significantly weakened the Fatui just for this.
You are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can
They
withstand
didn't.
three forms
I'm
of
killing these
adeptal energy
things
at
faster than
once.
I normally would be.
This will hurt a little. Please don't.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Did you see what I mean? So when I did her ult, it didn't do no damage to him. Only when after I did her that, I did damage. Like when it charges up again, I'll show you.
I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Alright, see, look here. So you didn't do nothing? Do I have to upgrade a talent or some shit? Let's try it again. Alright, I'm on him. Okay. Yeah, I guess you were right, I wasn't close enough.
My duty.
Tui's numbers are thinning.
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Where the fuck do you think you going? Did she
The
just slit his
interlopers are
throat?
no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Oh. That's for you committing yourself fully? Oh. Why do you ain't do that in the beginning?
It's working!
Oh, I thought it wasn't working. That nigga said he got something for y'all. Hold up. Wait. Oh, meteor shower.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
You wouldn't be able to tell this is a fucking side story shit. I thought this would have been a part of the main story. Side stories ain't more interesting than the main story. That is a very terrible way to describe that you're going to die if you run out of stamina in the water or climbing. Well, what happened if you run out at the wrong time? It's only one way to find out, right? It's death. That's what happens.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Again, that is a perfect example of the buoyancy of this game. All she's doing is breathing. Why is her chest jiggling so much?
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be...
For such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life,
That shit
both as a
gone.
businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of... But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him, but
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so...
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened?
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. When danger is near, thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be a hole.
You see, this is what Liyue is like to the country of contracts. Although their blood is weak, the time of contracts between gods and
See?
Your line of inquiry is...
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. One fears that by the time... Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then but how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. Oh, right! Child wanted to unleash the god, so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too? Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptilus Rite of Parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhang Li's gone. Let's ask for him at Wang Shen funeral. Parlor.
Alright, still can't enhance that. Alright, so I need something called Teachings of Gold. Wait, oh, we almost got the same damn sword. Did you get that from the battle pass? Oh.
Power cord!
Oh, you can't charge her thing up. Okay, I thought you could charge it. This is where I got her from. That's bullshit. I knew it. That's why I said it was gonna be bullshit. Why did it give me another one of you instead of...
I just came up with an awesome new riff. Want to hear it?
Alright, well, I guess it's not bad. 2 4-star items so I can increase her sword. I guess I could do his constellation again. Let me look at the shop. That's disappointing. Oh, you got this, right? Real great sword. I ain't got enough for that.
There's
Oh,
fire
I need
in your
3.
soul. You
I don't know how to get
roll.
these.
So come on, let's get moving.
What? Oh, sacrificial sword. I think you have that, right?
I just came up with an awesome new riff.
No.
Wanna hear it?
Where's sacrificial sword? You got sacrificial greatsword. Huh. I thought I gave sacrificial sword to one of you. Sacrificial bow. No, she has the flute. So I got a new sword. Yeah, that's new.
If there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll. So come on, let's get moving.
No. No. Mm-hmm. That's weird. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's weird. Oh, well, I get in the game with you and I'm finding chests that I never knew about. This ascension is hard as shit. I almost had beat it. The only thing that was fucking me over was at the end where you gotta do the, beat him at a certain time limit. Yeah. And the Fatui dude seemed like he did not want to fucking die. Like, my damage output on him was dog shit. And then at that point, I had lost every character except Barbara. And Barbara was only hitting that nigga for 32 every time with a critical of 62. I was like, yeah. And that shit had 30 seconds. I was like, I'm not beating this. Doggies. Get your ass back here, boys. Oh, he ran off. Grabbing glaze of lilies. You upgraded the statue all the way? Oh, nice. You must have been really fond of those things.